the original. That's the potato.
Woo! I'm so excited.
Me too.
I had no idea this was here.
Get your first bite. Good. So this is blueberry lemonade, and it is completely gray. I need to do a taste test.
Please take the meal.
Please take the day off.
No, it says please take the meal.
Oh.
This tastes like a popsicle. You have to try it.
Please take the meal.
I had never had or seen a blueberry lemonade, so I wanted to try.
It's so good.
What kind of pop? It is a popsicle.
It is a popsicle. You can't tell me I'm wrong.
Straight up popsicle. I love that.
Episode is up. It is live. I hope you all can go check it out. I worked really hard on it, so I hope you all enjoy it. I'm currently now just working on some art for the Instagram to promote this episode. But yeah, if you don't follow us already on our podcast and cut, it's the one that me and my boyfriend Sebastian have created. We've posted quite a few episodes actually. So I'd love if you all caught up. Let us know what you think. We'd love for you all to hear it.
So I was waiting to see if we're gonna sing happy birthday or anything, but I guess we won't have time for that until the weekend, and it's only Monday. So I'm just gonna give my dad his gift now, and then we'll just sing happy birthday later.
So before I call it a night, I just wanted to show you guys my initial thoughts for my senior thesis. I'm not gonna read out the concept because I want to work on it a little bit more, but I need to present something for pitch day. So I'll kind of explain to you guys what's happening here. I am making a found footage horror about a haunted doll. And what inspires me a lot is using things that I've seen, whether in like scary videos or scary movies. So here's just some references for the things that I have found to be the most scary or that have sort of unnerved me. So those are some scare references that I'd like to replicate because I think they work really well. My main goal is to scare my audience, so I want to use things that have scared me and, you know, like build off of that with like the tension and the suspense. I am going to be making a doll character. So here's just some references for the doll that I'm going to be making. I do not want her to look like Annabelle, where Annabelle, like in a sense, could look like a normal doll. I want this doll to be unnerving from the moment it is like revealed to the audience. I want her to be scary already. So I'm gonna design a face. I'm going back and forth. I'm thinking like maybe like starting her off frowning and then moving her up to like the final big smile. Obviously Momo. But the thing that scares me the most about things like this is basically this, like big dead eyes and a big smile. Just things that like are like unnaturally human to me freak me out the most. So those are the two features I'm going to try to replicate, and I kind of want like this big reveal jump scare at the end as well. So yeah, I'm going to be fabricating this doll head at least from scratch with this sort of vibe, but I wanted to present this to my class just so that they had an idea of kind of what I was thinking. So that they kind of knew from the get-go that I wasn't trying to replicate Annabelle or anything. And I want this to be found footage, so I actually found some clips or like little things on Google Images from found footage horror that has worked, whether it be security cameras, the figure behind the mother on their computer, this really freaky image here. I like the idea of pretending that she's filming on a camcorder, having that sort of movement around, static. If I could replicate static in post-production, that'd be great. If I could replicate like this green thing when like the lights are out, you know what I mean? So a lot of things that I think work really well in found footage that I'd like to incorporate into my film. And then lastly, I just have like this tentative creative schedule that I'm going to present. Not because they necessarily want to know what I'm planning, but I kind of want to explain my thought process. So as it says here for September, I'm going to have my script finalized and my storyboard and shot list finalized. It basically means the entire of the story from beginning to end is going to be all thought out. I can adjust it obviously here and there, but I want it all to be thought out. Like, my scares can only do so much. Like, I want to make sure that I actually write out the order of events, the order in which the haunting occurs. And I also want to make a doll budget. There's like clay and silicone and alginate and these sort of things that can take up a lot of money if I end up buying too much. So I want to be able to make like a set budget for myself because I don't have all the money in the world. And this is going to be fully self-funded by myself. So I want to make sure that I know what I need. I know how I'm going to make it. I've made stuff like this in the past and I have a good idea of what I'm aiming to do. Because I am going to make... The doll is basically going to turn into a human being. Well, a monster basically at the end of the film, where a person is going to wear a mask that replicates her own face. So I need to not only make a doll head, and I say head because I think just getting a normal doll body is much easier, and then just making the head match what I'm aiming for, because it's not the body of the doll that freaks you out, it's their face and how they look at you, if you're being honest. So I'm just going to make a bunch of different heads that I can place onto this doll body to make it easier for myself, and then make a mask. But I want all this to be thought out and designed. I mean, I showed you the references. I want to be able to actually draw it out and have like a well thought out plan of attack for it. And then for October, I want my locations finalized and my props acquired. I have a few props and locations to think about. I have to figure out, you know, my work schedule. I have to have all my primary footage shot by Christmas. So I need to figure out, like, can I take off time of work? Can my crew take off time of work? Can I feasibly ask them that? Like, things I have to take into account. And that'll all affect, like, where I'm going to be filming it. And then, of course, I'm going to begin production on the doll in October, as well as the human component. And I want the doll to be fully completed by Halloween, which includes extras, testing it out to make sure it works, that sort of thing. Especially like the mask, and doing like a trial run on a person by putting the mask on. So that's, it's a lot to do in just 2 months. But I think if I keep it under control, I wrangle myself in and try to just do as much work as possible each day, so that I do not fall behind, not only in my classes, but working for Harmo and doing a podcast and vlogging. Like, it's kind of like a lot. So I want to make sure I'm all together on this. So yeah, that is sort of what it's looking like. Once I have like a better grasp of my concept, and I have it all written out, then I'll tell you guys what it's about. But for right now, I'm going to keep it a little bit of a secret as to what exactly the film is going to look like. But I'm definitely planning on taking you guys along.
Living practice now. I'm really tired. Just remember a little bit, because about 5 years ago or so, this is like Harvard, and like through the campus of Harvard. I used to work here, and like 5 years ago or so, doing some catering. Now, hey, I'm in my last year of school, so kudos to me. Really happy about that. I'm really tired, so we don't have a game till next week. Like literally a week from today. So he used that as an opportunity to really get us fried. I haven't done exercise in a long time, so really tired, but good overall. Proud of myself. Let's get eat. But yeah, it's like 10 p.m. or so. Hopefully I'll get home within the next hour or so, and the trains are not too bad. I know it's dark, but it's a nice walk. Also, swear to God, like 20 piles of sweat. Like even my eyelids were sweating. Can you believe that? Like the sweat was all over me. My hair is just now dry. It's still wet. It's still wet, but yeah. If you've never seen Harvard, welcome to Harvard. Down there is a statue. You cannot really see it. It's all the way down, like right down there. It's a statue that people touch so much the tip of the foot that it's all shiny. People also say that they piss on it. I don't know. Culture, I guess. At the station now, you can kind of see Harvard. One more thing, this morning, well, afternoon, was crazy. I had a meeting at 9:30 a.m. that went all the way to 12:30, and then we had a game that got canceled as soon as I was like already on the train on my way to school. So I had to go all the way back home, grab my stuff for school, for class, because I was gonna miss class, and now I need my stuff, and then go back to school. And then after that, during class, we had our pitch day, and I think Kate already spoke about her film a little bit, but I'll tell her about mine later. I think it went. I'm gonna need like 3 showers. One's just not gonna cut it. Like a 1 hour and a half shower. It's crazy. I mean, I'm still sweating, and my hair, that's not gel or anything, that's just wet. But yeah, I'll tell you about my pitch later. And got a lot of feedback, good feedback, and yeah, I'm just really excited. And tomorrow I have another pitch for the junior class that we're taking, because we had to go up. Well, we didn't have to, we went abroad for a semester, so we missed the junior class, and now we'll have to do a junior thesis pitch. I don't have to actually make the film, but I have to pitch it tomorrow. And hey, maybe I can win and they'll make the film next semester with my script. So who knows? I'll try to kill it. Once the thing is actually like out there under my copyright, I'll tell you more about the script as well.
Next stop, Maverick.
I hope the candles stay lit. That's okay if not.
Okay, all right.
As long as you stay lit.
Let's slow down.
Oh, there we go. There we go. 6. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gigi. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Thank you everybody so much. Enjoy yourselves. Alright, who's cutting the cake? I got you. I'm cutting the cake? Yeah. This is the first cut, yeah. Thank you, my darling. Thank you for everything. Oh my god. Wow. What is Oh my god, thank you. Thank you so much.
Look at that guy. But then the escalator is closed.
I'm breaking down week 4. You can do that as well. I'm just downloading everything currently. My school, for some reason, has a thing in front of the library where it's like, take free books. So this is one that they were giving away. It's like animation art. And it's basically like, kind of like the history of animation. But it continues from like original like comic series and Disney, all the way into stuff that like I remember growing up with. Like different animation styles. I'm like going through this pretty quick. I'm gonna look through it more, but like look, there's like Wallace and Gromit in there, how they made that series, some anime, Finding Nemo, like all of Pixar pretty much. Blue Sky Entertainment's in here. Like it's actually pretty interesting. I don't know if I'm like boring for grabbing this, but like I actually don't mind. I love history so much, so I think I'm actually going to enjoy this quite a bit actually. Hello everyone. I feel like I haven't updated you guys on how we've been. You probably have seen quite a few montages of us doing work. But this week was the second week of school. I say was because we don't have a Friday class. So technically our school week is over. So today was our last class of the week. It was senior thesis. Scale of 1 to 5, how do you think the school year is so far?
4.
I'd say 4.
Yeah.
Not
Exciting, but we're in the boring part of it.
Yeah.
And then it's also gonna be really hard.
Yeah. I'm already feeling like my creative juices beginning to like strain. Like, I'm doing a lot. Like, yeah, but you know, am really excited. It's gonna be a time crunch. Like this semester, I feel like it's gonna be an absolute time crunch trying to get
everything.
our senior thesis filmed.
Plus a junior thesis prepared. Plus a music video film.
Yeah, we have to pitch. So, Matt, our teacher for senior thesis, turned to me today and was like, you know, you could have just pitched your senior thesis for your junior thesis. And I thought to myself, well, Matt, you never told me that. First off, I probably would have done it. But second of all, I feel like that's cheating. I'm already going to do all the pre-production process in the next 2 months. Why would I elongate the pre-production progress? You know, like I just feel like that doesn't make any sense, which is why I chose another junior thesis thing. Thankfully for my junior thesis, it's not an original idea. It's just based off of a book that I really actually enjoy that I think would be a great movie in the future.
Then maybe one day we can make something. Like with their junior thesis.
Well, yeah. It's just not like an idea that I'm like obsessed about, because obviously I'm more obsessed about my senior thesis and I want to keep it that way. Like, I don't want to feel disappointed that I'm developing like a really cool idea for my junior thesis. You know, like if it pans out to be really cool, then I can film it later. But I want to do something that's more mellow. That's a really different thing. Yours is pretty cool. I think if you develop it like really nicely, then it could be really great. Don't tell them what it is yet.
Should be easy though.
Until we start working on it.
I
All we've
will
done is
tell them a
pitches.
little bit about my senior thesis later. I haven't told them though.
Yeah, I don't think either of us
later.
have sat down to talk about our senior thesis, but we will. To sort of document the progress of it. We've done our pitches for both senior thesis class and junior thesis class. I don't know if I made this clear, but we're taking a junior thesis class because we missed it because we went to do study abroad last fall. So in order to graduate, we have to take that class. We couldn't find like a substitute for it.
Which actually today I realized it's gonna put us ahead of the game so much.
Really?
In comparison to our other classmates, because last semester they had a different professor. Our professor is actually the head of the program right now, and they had a different one. And for what we're seeing, the professor last semester didn't really teach him anything that they had to.
The main focus of how our teacher is teaching that class right now is production binders and creating a solid system to break down your entire pre-production progress from like pitching to presenting it to a jury. And you're going to have spreadsheet upon spreadsheet upon spreadsheets, all of which are super helpful when you're trying to make a film. And that apparently was not done at all last year.
It was supposed to be done. Also, like, simplest things. And when I say simple, I mean like the basic stuff that a filmmaker should know, like schedules and shot lists. All of those things were not taught by that professor, and
or at least were not emphasized to the point that it wasn't used.
So last semester when we had to make the senior thesis, everyone was like, how am I supposed to do this? Today, in literally like 30 minutes, our professor taught us how to do all that so easily.
It was like honestly shocking, and it made me reflect a lot on how our junior thesis films went. Because even though like we didn't make a film ourselves, like we worked on everybody else's as like crew, but you could tell that sometimes like you had no idea what you were getting yourself into. You had no idea what was going to go on set that day. And I think that reflected a lot in kind of what happened junior thesis fall. So I'm actually really happy that we are taking that class right now. I think like I'm going to learn a lot that I can also apply to my senior thesis class.
On another note, she got this book for free.
I actually already showed it off to them, but yes, I did get that book.
Today I received these. Woo!
I don't know if you guys follow the World Cup and their album sticker thingy, but he's gone into it.
I'm excited. I've been into it since 2014.
We'll probably do a sticker album
maybe today
video,
or tomorrow.
Probably tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm tired.
Okay.
But yeah, other than that, we have our music video pitch. We had to pitch a music video, which you think would be easy, but my brain just isn't working right now. So I can't even possibly begin to fathom what I would want to even pitch. Because honestly, I don't want mine to get chosen no matter what my idea is. I'd rather have someone else just take the reins and I'm just going along for the ride.
I want my chosen. I want to be a director, so I might as well start doing all of this.
I don't want to be a director, so I would go along for the ride regardless.
Our junior thesis, even though we wouldn't direct them, we can still put them for vote if we wanted to.
Yeah.
Might as well put
if
mine.
the juniors like his idea, which I know I know mine's not going to get chosen. I'm not planning on advertising it like that. But his idea is actually pretty funny. So if the students want to choose it, like I'm all for it. I think they would have a lot of fun with it.
I think there might be other better ones. But I would still like to make mine eventually.
Yeah, because juniors only make 2 of their films, while seniors, everybody makes their own. Hence why everybody's like a little on edge, but also like super excited because it's like, oh, it's my film. I'm making the entire thing myself.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's our update as of right now. Tomorrow is Friday. This weekend, are we even doing anything?
You're going away.
Obviously, I'm going away. I'm going to visit. Well, my mom's actually going to pick me up. We're going to go to this dog fest in Ipswich, which I've never heard of before, so I'm interested.
Tomorrow I'm going to a fundraiser event Tickets are $100. So we're still figuring out how many tickets we have to see if I will go or if just my boss will go. But yeah.
Fun. I don't know. Sunday is kind of up in the air too.
Sunday I plan on sleeping.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. That's probably what I'm gonna do too.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah. See you tomorrow. Bye. Hello everyone. It is Friday.
See.
It is 2:17. He was awake for work things. I was asleep. I figured today was the day that I sleep for as long as I physically can because I haven't been able to do that. So that's fine. Currently, we are working on his sticker album. I think you saw earlier this week or last week, he bought this for the World Cup. He finally got the album. So we're just he's placing all the stickers where they need to go. Who's that? What's his name?
Davy Klazen.
From France?
Netherlands.
Close enough. The flags all look the same.
No.
Yes, they kind of do. Yeah, so we're just sort of chilling, enjoying it.
It's all good.
Enjoying our Friday.
Have an event later on today.
Yeah, he has a formal event, so you get to see him in a suit.
Nah.
No?
Probably not.
What about like dress pants and a nice shirt? He gets to go, I don't, because the tickets are like $100 each.
I'm going for free.
Yeah, clearly because he works for the
They invite
City Hall.
tea.
And then I'm going out. I'll tell you more about it later, how it goes. But yeah. I'm still tired, like my eyes are still really tired.
She's making coffee.
I am making coffee. He likes iced coffee, so we have to like wait for it to like get there because you don't want like watered down coffee. You want iced coffee. So we have to wait for the coffee to cool down in the fridge.
Fancy.
But yeah. Mabuha. Hi. Hello.
For being here to
Sure tastes really nice.
Solo tiemble, hija.
es que disculpe, me está grabando.
No la hagas reír que se le quede.
¿Qué es eso? Se está apoyando.
Es porque no soy capaz, que no me río muy histéricamente.
¿Ves que no se la toma? ¿No? Igual así, pero no se la toma toda.
Pues si no me quieres una margarita.
Ah, es humillar.
Pues
Bueno, Monte, que estas mesas son muy caras.
Bueno, ya Cami, lo intentaste. Te felicito.
We just found him. Oh my god.
It was the very last one.
Congratulations.
Listen, Messi is my favorite player, but this is the third one. Literally the last pack. in the last image of the pack.
It did hurt my mouth and making you like sound.
Jealous.
Lexi, do you know if there's anything left to be done? I'm just waiting for Sarah to feed lunches for me. Okay. Because she's only just watering the laundry.
Good? Yeah. How was school going with Daisy? Like school? Yeah. Does she like to teach him? Yeah. That's wonderful. Way more than last year. That's it. Thank you, Josh, for your help.
That's how I look at it, you know? It's nice to be able to go and do what you want. And if you want
I'm so amused. Oh, this is properly made.
That man is an artist.
He burned the top with a little flame thing. So it's like crispy on the top.
Have you tried the boba?
So soft. Smooth. It's good.
This place is to die for. Say hi.
Taking forever to pick us up. So she literally started eating her dumpling.
Go though.
Even though I told her it's illegal.
I don't believe him.
We've got a nice little haul.
And bento.
Bento. We'll show you what we got when we get home. By the way, I don't know if you ever seen like Katelyn's parents' house.
I thought. No. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. We'll show it out anyways.
Yeah.
Hey.
Bring the keys. Keys are right there.
Let's see, is there's a mound of coal in front of you right now. That coal, as the fire keeps going.
One thing that would be a good clue to you. So having a big pattern on the wallpaper probably meant it was made in Europe.
Bins over there, that's like an oven type thing. So this would also be your workroom for other household chores. So there's
66, 65, 64, 63, 62, 61, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50.
And now, as high as I can get, unless it's 420. Check it out, guys. You're gonna love this. Here we go. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's hear it for Dave, everybody. All right. Now, folks, this won't last long. That's too far. You can't protect them from there. All right, move that child out of the way. She's too close. Louder! Like to see you do that at 60.
Right around the track because you know they're going to take home some Oreo cookies in the pits now tonight. Yes, sir, they're doing right on through here, right on around. Here we go. Hanging around the tree.
Hey, this is high.
It's not that high.
Yes, it is. It's high. Oh my god.
Look.
Don't make any sudden movements. No sudden movements.
Oh wait, look. It's an inflatable thingy.
It's a what?
Inflatable thingy.
What is it? What's inflatable?
The thingy down there. That one.
Oh.
For reference, that's the one we were on.
Yeah.
On the top. You guys quite fast. And then I want to go on that one, but she is too scared.
I don't want no judgment. I don't want no sass. No thank you. We're so unromantic sometimes. It's so funny. It's from Katelyn and the Meatballs, right? Ready.
In other words,
Please be true.
Oh.
Yee! Ooh! They're just like
They're bougie
puffballs.
chicken.
Bougie chicken. And then you go to like a drop.
I think so.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. He ate it all. He refused my food.
I think you had to like pour it into his mouth or something.
Here.
The one in the corner.
He's rejecting you. Ah! There you go. Yay! We bought an eclair.
We were told we have to have the eclair.
By my mother.
It does kind of give me a groove. That way that once it's...
Yeah. Isn't it cute?
I don't know. My record is 3.
squashing. The drop. Oh. Wait, baby, no.
Why? Does the straw have to be perfect?
Yes. Of course it does.
Beauty straw. Take a sip. A real one.
Happy birthday, Happy birthday to you. Yo la veo en mí. Los maricas no hace como un mes que...
Para, papa.
Cumpleaños feliz. Te deseamos a ti.
¿Cómo se ve en la video?
Cumpleaños feliz. Cumpleaños feliz. 10, 20, 30, 40.
¿Cuándo puedo parar?
¿Y esa tortica es como para no darle a nadie o qué?
No, para que usted no coma.
Es personal.
Comadre, pero además no hace
Ya lo
como botella
pensó.
de cumpleaños, pues.
Feliz mes de tu cumpleaños.
Feliz.